Hey guys, let's talk about an easy way to make 10 times over on your money in about 4 months and then duplicate that process again as many times as you want. So very simple. There are guys who are buying expired domains that have value already, so they're out of the sandbox, and they buy them like right about here. These have no traffic. And then they build some content for maybe a month, month and a half. Let's say 300 pages, maybe 400 over the course of a month, month and a half. They use GPT to build the pages out so that they're great. And then they get this meteoric rise of traffic. And then they turn to other people in similar businesses that sell goods around the nation and say, hey, I got a website that gets 44,500 visitors a month, worth almost $30,000 worth of pay-per-click cost to you. You want to buy my website? The answer would be some multiple number of times of the monthly, right? As you can see, this is probably still going to grow higher before it levels out somewhere up here. Okay, so this could very easily get up to 40,000 a month. And in the process of doing it, it's going to have hang time. It could be up there half a year, 8 months, 20 months before it starts to drip again. So how much is this website worth? Many multiples of this, probably 30 times 30,000 or $900,000. So just by building this up, this website could very soon be worth $900,000. Now, if you want a quick sell, remove the fear factor, scale it back down, right? They build it here. Somebody might say, well, yeah, but what if it levels off and drops? Then I'd say, do you think it'll make it another month? Yeah. Then it's worth at least $30,000, isn't it? Well, yeah, actually, right? Even if they were just paying for 1 month, it'd be 30 grand. So what's the question? How much did it cost to make the website? Well, there's the answer. If you give us $1,500, we'll make you a website like this, build up the traffic like this, and then flip it for sale. And you get half, we get half, but we'll put a bare minimum on it that you and I agree on. So it's either going to be, you'll get 5 times over on your money or 10, something like that. The less you're willing to accept, the faster the flip, which means the faster we get to the next flips. But there you go. You want to hold out a little, go for it. So if you want 10 times over, it might take 6 months. If you want 5 times over, it might take 3. Isn't it better to flip it at 3 months, get 5 times over, than maybe reinvest the 5 so you can get 5 times 5 back over the next 3 months, say? Could be 25 times over your money in half a year. See that? So that's what's going on. Very quick overview. My channel, obviously, we have a lot of videos covering this. So what do? They target simple keywords that are not in competition, put their ads on those pages that they target. It's brilliant. So they have tons of traffic pouring through their pages all the time, and their ads are right there to offer them stuff. Okay? Now, we build websites that are extremely structured well and extremely fast on both mobile and desktop. And we also can make tons of pages for all these things. Not just that, we'll take an Ahrefs audit, for instance, make sure we drive the website up to the top so that it has the best scores, so that there's nothing the matter with it. Then we use Neuron Rider, for example. There are different tools like this where we go ahead and make sure that the content we write can compete for the front page, because tools like this study what's on the front page to see what we need to do to compete with it and tell us. That way we can make sure we're writing just as well as we need to be competitive for all those kinds of keywords. We also make sure that our writing comes out human. Even though it's written by a bot, nobody knows that. So the writing looks human, okay? So then we can come to websites like these. There's Empire Flippers for larger scale websites. I even set the price down to $45,000 to see if I could find one this low. It's making about $1,400 a month. And so they're selling it for 30 times over, which is 2.5 years of these. That's what the price is. See, you can create virtual real estate by building it. You construct it the way you would construct a house. Then you can flip it and you can buy a real house with the results, especially if you go through a series of flips. There are other websites doing the same thing. $55,000 for $1,330 a month, which is the equivalent of 3.6 times what this makes in a year. That's what it's up on sale for. Tons of websites sell like this. All you have to do is lower the end result of the sale to make sure that it sells hard and fast, and then keep flipping away because it's really fast. Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. You want to get into this? Go to a website called website-installer.com and hit professional services. And when you do that, you can join the website flipping club. You can get your first website here. And then as you flip, you can decide to come back and get more if you want, so you can keep multiplying your earnings as you go. How long will this go? Well, we'll see what happens when GPT-5 comes out, but it's going to be at least a year. They've already said so. The stuff's got to be regulated first. So we have full swing for at least a year to do this as many times as we can, as hard and fast as we can, earn as much retirement money as we can. We can already do the best with what we've got. We need you so that we can do more as well. We'll split half and half with you so we can make more money while you make money. And you do nothing. You let us do all the work. Easy peasy. All right.